what would you advise maybe other scientists who also want to start a company from their research?
I would tell them to first, look at the market. So it depends on what they're doing, which I mean is a huge factor. But I would look at the market and make sure there's actually demand for whatever they're doing. If they're doing organic chemistry and they're making like a drug, who's your competition, what's the status of the market, and these sort of things. If they're doing like an engineering scale up and they're doing a chemical engineering scale up, what are your chemicals? Are you using, for example, chlorinated solvents, which on a larger scale might be explosive or be super corrosive? Look at kind of all these factors, see what industry is doing, see where the markets are going, and then kind of make that decision. If you get to that point where you see everything is good, then go for it. And then there's so much support out there. There's tons of competitions in Switzerland, so you don't have to give equity away right away. And there's competitions that help you write business plans. So just like get involved in the community right away and go from there. The only other thing that I would mention for anybody that is getting into a startup or looking to get into a startup is always keep a work-life balance. Going through academia, and those who have been in academia probably know that there is a strong burnout. But you can also have burnouts in startups because they do take a lot of your time. And sometimes it's like a never-ending back to back to back to back to back. There's issues or grants or investors or shows. So you really need to take that time to sometimes just step back and relax. And I think that helps and will help you have like a good view of the whole situation and also just not crash and burn.